Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and those not restricted by binary definitions of gender, into the Gridge. Last time we hooked up with the Postal Party, they had made their way to the town of Riverspit, where they became accustomed with the local lodgings, delivered a letter they forgot they had, and ran into...
We didn't forget it if we delivered it. I'm just saying.
True. You got me there. Then they tried to White Fang their dragon, but it didn't work very well. Oh. So then they hatched a harebrained scheme to pay the riverboat people to also tow their own boat. And
then we didn't do that.
And then they didn't do that either. Because they made a new face. Kane Og. A young man claiming to be Kirog's nephew who conveniently showed up with a handful of tickets to ride the ferry.
Deception and...
Truly. He showed up, lying out his teeth the whole time. Tickets to the ferry, a prestigious riverboat that was traveling up to Demarum, the next stop on your journey, and it was hosting a high-stakes 3-dragon anti-game. The prize being a dragon's hoard. So it was billed on the tickets.
Who did we say was going to do that?
I want to say Cerberus.
Oh, yeah, because I'm the best gambler.
Because you out-gambled Percy.
I kicked Percy's ass.
Yes.
Right.
So Cerberus was elected to stand in for your party as a representative.
Be the gambler.
Yeah, exactly. And just before you all went to bed, put off by the events of today and this mysterious figure's claimed relationship to Kirog, you all kind of got to the bottom of things with Kirog over some drinks, uncovering a number of details that you hadn't known yet, that have been withheld from you, and you have been lied to about, to Kirog's true nature. It is now the next morning. You have a handful of hours before your boat departs. The dragon is safely nestled into a boat, and your intern, Kane Og, has agreed to row all the way up to Demarum with the dragon in this boat, so you guys don't kick him out.
Yeah, we're doing this guy kind of dirty. That's rude.
He can't mess this up. You guys have to like it. But yeah, you have a few hours before your... I keep wanting to say flight, but it's not a flight. Before your boat departs, what would you guys like to do in your final moments here in Riverspit?
Perry, your hair looks red.
It's because I dyed it red.
Wow. I thought it was just like a light.
Yeah.
Well, because
you know,
it's like next to the curtain too, and the glow
Yeah.
kind of just
it like bounces for sure. Yes.
Wow. Anyway,
Good eye,
fancy.
Max. He'll get him fucking thinking. This is the thinking position that you're in. You've unlocked, I don't know if it's more blood flow or what, but you're using that 10% of your brain that only vegans get to use. No Scott Pilgrim fans?
Who's that
All
guy?
right. Fair enough. So, early morning, you've got probably until middle of the afternoon before you have to be on your boat. Are there any errands you'd like to run, or do we just want to run the boat?
I'm all right with being.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say I wanted to practice gambling, but we can. I'll just go.
No, we can
I'll
do
go
that.
hog wild and do it.
So you're just gonna raw dog it. You don't want to go get some practice?
Yeah, nah.
All right. Okay. A really bold strategy. I love it coming from you.
It's fine. I beat Percy. I can beat any.
That's
I can
true.
Beat anybody.
Highly renowned as the world's best gambler.
Yeah.
This little weak dude on your friend's shoulder. Okay. You get to the boat and see a small gnomish man with well-trimmed white hair and a very tailored nature, directing a few people who clearly seem to be members of the crew of this riverboat. You walk up to the dock and you are expecting your standard kind of, 3 wooden levels. You can see the wheels behind it kind of riverboat. You are met with a very different sight. There's almost no exposed wood here. Instead, most of the boat is covered in a tight white canvas, pulled taut against organically curved beams, almost giving it the appearance of a shell. You can see helm sticking out the front, and just barely the wheels aligned precisely with the back of the boat as opposed to on either side. There are a series of windows, long, narrow slits cut almost to look like gills on the second level, and just a crane lowering boxes of supplies through one of the nicer outer decks into a spot beneath that you cannot see in this light. As you kind of mill around, that gnome eventually ends his conversation and sort of toodles over to you. Says, yes, hello. Are you here for the ferry?
Yes, we're here to gamble.
Fantastic. I'll take your tickets, please. Holds out his hand.
I know it seems like there's 3 of us, but there's actually 5 of us who are coming.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, there's 6 of us. Yeah.
You seem to have enough tickets here to cover it. Would you have enough tickets here to cover a miscellaneous group of people that are associated with you and the other persons here?
Sounds great. Yeah, they're all kind of sleeping, I think.
I see, yes. Mine is not to ask questions. Mine is to help you aboard the boat. And to that end, welcome to the ferry. Finer riverboat there's never been. My name is Herspeth, and should you need anything, simply ask. I am pleased to welcome you to the week's games on behalf of our most gracious patron. Do please make yourselves at home. You will be in the rooms on either side of the main hallway. And
who's this gracious patron?
Ooh.
Whoa.
We can do this. Patron prefers to remain anonymous for now. Perhaps you may catch a glimpse of them over the course of our voyage. And you guys are told that your rooms are going to be M14 and M15. So you're going to be split up across the hallway.
What's
there.
M stand for?
Main decks. If you look over on the side there, It gives you a breakdown of what
nice.
each room is on this level.
This MF got how many levels? 3.
You know, I was on a riverboat once.
3.
Yeah, Jake, where was that?
In New Orleans.
Were you?
Actually.
Whoa.
Holy
Oh.
shit, you went to New Orleans?
I did.
Fuck. All right. You
That's
all
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
make your way up onto the boat.
Yeah, I'm just
Successfully
remembering this. I don't know if I've told you guys.
Exchanged your tickets. Sorry, 1 second. I had a really good idea that I have to bring up later on, but I have to write it down now so that I can bring it up at the right time. Okay. You make your way onto the boat, heading into area M1 there, the dining room. This is an elegant room, and as it kind of curves toward the center there, where the little table is pointing, are the bases of 2 winding, magnificent staircases that head up to the level above. You see some staff hurrying in and out of the kitchen, as well as a few guards with dark leather armor wandering around, just kind of watching over the proceedings. You see no sign of any other guests at this point. Would you like to settle into your rooms?
I mean, I guess we'll put stuff in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are
Yeah,
we
why not?
going to split people up here?
Me and
It's
Columbo.
just 2
How many?
rooms.
Yes.
It's just 2 rooms. Oh boy.
I feel like I don't really care who went with.
Okay.
Me and Columbo get at least one of them. At least one side of the room.
Okay, so you guys are together. I think we can pretty safely establish
Sure,
that.
we are married. Yeah.
Yes. Very crucial.
I can just go anywhere. So
Oh.
I can go in the other room.
Whoa. Cyber Jared.
Yeah. What kind of
What?
microphone are you using over there, Optimus Prime?
I'm
Yeah.
using my headphones.
Oh, there.
Oh,
it is.
now it's
Okay.
normal.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay.
No, you sounded like the bad guy in like a 2000s sci-fi game.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Oh,
good.
good. Oh,
You sound normal now. Okay,
Fantastic.
so you'll be so sounds like we're gonna have Cerberus, Columbo, and we'll say Kurog in one room. The
Yeah.
C's together. And then the other room will be Bert, Dorian, and Finian.
All right, let's go.
Awesome. As you guys walk through the hallway into area M8 there, the lounge, you see a goblin hurrying out of his room, dressed in a rather modern-looking suit, or at least matching pants and jacket. There seems to be just some sort of burlap shirt underneath it without paying much heed to completing the outfit.
Okay.
He rushes about, bedecked with jewelry, and just taking a big swig from a bottle of champagne as he walks by. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'll be back.
You said this was a goblin?
Yes. He came out of room 11.
Room
And
11.
just rushed past you.
Okay.
There are the first sort of round of introductions, etc., is set to take place.
What was the title for the gnome guy?
His name was Herspeth. He's the host.
He's the host.
Yes.
Okay.
So far, you have seen the host, one of the other guests, and just some miscellaneous staff and guards.
Okay.
Hmm.
Kayla's not here, so I have to make sure my notes are actually good.
Yeah, he's got to keep up. I love it. But you have some time to explore the boat, if you will, get a feel for things. Look around as you will. You have all of this level easily available to you. You could get up to the top level without too much harm. It may look suspicious if you try to go down to the basement level.
Why would that be suspicious?
Well, because it's for crew members only, for the crew and the guards.
Okay, but what if we... Never mind. Save that for later.
Jake was told he couldn't, and he's like, "Oh my god, I got to go there so fucking
He's like,
badly."
what if I could?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Did that goblin guy seem like in a hurry to anybody else? I mean, the boat hasn't left yet, so I just wonder what he's rushing to.
Yeah, he seemed kind of in a hurry. What should we do? Just think about it?
Should we see if his
Yeah,
boat's
maybe
on
there's some kind of buffet we should be trying to get to.
Ooh,
that's a good idea.
buffet.
Yeah, tasty for my little belly.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
That sounds good.
Let's follow him, see if that's where he's going.
Yeah.
Bert, you strike me as a man who has a large stomach.
So,
Wow, maybe a little bit. He's dad shaped.
Yeah.
for sure, absolutely. Bert, you lead the party back in the direction of this supposed buffet, and once again find yourselves in room M1, this dining room. You see no signs of a buffet, but you do hear a clattering of pans accompanied by a shriek coming from the kitchen.
What kind of dining room is this? Ain't no food in here.
You know what? There's probably like some cucumber water,
Okay.
3 hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
Not 3 different ones. There's only 3 left.
Oh.
Oh shit! I'm snatching one of them.
Yeah. Does Bert have a favorite hors d'oeuvre?
I mean, what is
They
there?
don't have pigs in a blanket, so you have to.
I
pick
was
a different
just gonna
one.
ask if they had little smokies. You knew.
It's very Bert core. Yes. But you hear a commotion coming from the kitchen.
Can I go
Let's investigate it.
investigate it? Yeah.
Okay. A couple of you push through the door, and they go flum, flum, flum. You know, like kitchen doors do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you see that goblin up on a table wielding a frying pan at one of the cooks saying, "Come on, I'm hungry. Where's the food? Where's the food?"
Hey, wait. Hey, they just started boarding. You expect there to be food already? There's nothing
Was
over there.
What do you want? I don't have time for this. I gotta go fast, you see? I'm racing. It's in my blood. Gotta get some food.
What?
I turn to my colleagues and I say, y'all
Vin
think this
Diesel.
guy's on cocaine or something?
Yeah.
What room is this?
You're in M4 right now, the galley.
Galley. I was like, I don't see the word kitchen. Where is that?
Yeah.
I understand.
I forgot I didn't say kitchen.
Yeah. So this is that same goblin as before.
It is, yes.
Hey pal, what are you in a hurry so much for? I don't think it's that big of a deal enough to berate these folks.
What am I in a hurry for? Don't you know who I am?
No, not a clue.
I'm Bimble Snatch. I won the Neck Snack Gator Racing Championships 2 years in a row.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
And what
Racing's
year?
what I do.
What 2 years? Like these last 2, or like before that?
Yeah, these last 2.
Oh,
I won my 2nd birthday and my 3rd birthday.
you're 3 years old. Is that,
Yeah. I know most people would say my career's over at this age, but I'm just getting started.
Very good.
So wait, you had to earn your birthday by like winning? Did I hear that correctly?
What a wild inference to take from the story I just gave you. No! No, you never met a goblin before? We aged super quickly.
Don't you age? What do you mean you age quickly? Like, is it like time going faster for you, or you're like taller than you like a human 3-year-old?
We just grow better than humans.
Better.
We do it
well.
faster.
Hmm.
Have you
I
seen
see.
a 3-year-old human? They're useless. But look at me.
That's true.
You may not like it, but this is what peak goblin performance looks like.
Okay. How many
Yeah,
years do you have left?
Huh. Oh my god. I don't know if you should ask people that question.
I'm hoping for a solid 3, but live fast, die young, leave a pretty corpse.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well.
Regardless, you probably shouldn't be rushing these fine workers here in this kitchen.
Yeah, not everybody has the
They're
same.
just doing their jobs.
Yeah, not everyone has the same clock as you, feller.
Wow. Look at these
You guys-
pushovers. Which one of you is trying to win against me?
Yeah, what?
3 Dragon, ain't he?
Oh, I am.
Ha! Unlikely. I heard in this horde, they got a book so old, no one knows how to read it.
I
In
don't
this
see
what
how.
now?
In the prize horde. The prize is a
Ah.
dragon's horde.
Yeah, it's okay. I see.
Are you disappointed? You can
I
say
don't
yes.
really-
I was disappointed at first. I thought it was a dragon's whore.
Yeah, that's you don't need to keep saying it there, but it's kind of crass.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Okay. All right. All right.
Regardless,
Leave him alone.
You guys, he starts talking to Kitchen Staff. He's like, you guys union? You guys have one of those?
No, sir. Thank you. Would you care for a cucumber water? They pull seemingly out of nowhere another water to offer you.
Bert slides him a card.
Uh,
Talk to me.
they kind of blanch a little bit, and they're like,
It's okay. I didn't see you.
somebody dropped this. I wouldn't talk about this here.
Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't.
Undercover Bert. Just like, we will unionize these people or I will die. Okay.
Do y'all want to see if they have some kind of snacks upstairs?
Yeah.
Or downstairs? I don't know if there's any kind of. Did you guys see a sign that said we couldn't go downstairs? Or
I just know that's where they took all my shit. I had so many knives, and they took them all.
Well, I think that makes sense.
What do you... Oh, all right. A little knife isn't going to hurt anybody.
do we still have our stuff, or did that also get like?
You have it right now, but it seems like maybe a clerical error has occurred.
Okay, well that's okay.
Actually, we're going to see if your little goblin friend notices.
No.
Unfortunately, I think he does. Because he rolled pretty well. But I have to see if it gets worse.
Hastily.
It does get worse, so it becomes a 15. So I do think what he clocks is probably Kirog with a full-ass trident and shield just like rocking up.
That's reasonable.
Because I was trying to think, like, the rest of you were pretty low-key as far as weapons go. Much more magical based. He's like, wait a minute. Elspeth! Elspeth! He calls out for the host, who appears. Yes. What can I do for you? Oh, my. It seems we forgot to take your coats to the door. If you please wouldn't mind checking any, well, just weapons and powerful magical artifacts you don't rely on for life, we would be very grateful. Otherwise, you will be removed from the boat. You can wear your armor should you choose, but it'd be a bit gauche, so keep that in mind.
What does that mean?
So they are asking you to surrender your weapons and any offensively magical items. They will be kept safe down in the armory, which is you are assured under constant watch by a rotation of guards.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can keep your armor if you want, but it was more like a nobody looks fashionable in armor, so it's your funeral.
All right, I'm good with giving up my weapons. I don't give a shit about those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I don't think any of my magic items count as offensive.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. All right, so everybody please unequip your weapons. Unless somebody wants to try and sneak one in. Yeah, Finian over here is the weapon. Very convenient. All right. So you are now left to...
I'll take the armor off, too. It's uncomfy.
Yeah, right? You're on a boat. Who's going to fuck... There's a bunch of guards here.
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
That's the problem. What for, Cerberus?
Oh, I don't know. Just in case.
Interesting. Okay. So you did get another tidbit there that the armory is under watch by a rotation of guards. So there are more than just the couple that you saw earlier. I think somebody said they wanted to investigate the next floor up.
I mean, I thought it was a suggestion.
Yeah. I mean, you are welcome to get up there. So you walk up one of those double sets of stairs, Cerberus, and step onto the top decks. This is a much smaller size space. All of that gray is like not available on this floor. And you see that the walls are less solid. It is that taut, stretched canvas material that mainly protects this room from the elements. You see it looks outward through a huge window to the helm, which is open to the air, leading the boat forward. But in this room, there is a large table with 6 chairs set about the center, a bar over on one side, as well as a sofa and a few other small seating areas. This room doesn't look like it's made for people to spectate the game that is going on. However, there is room for some entourages to occupy themselves while the game is ongoing, if that makes sense. All of these people who are invited have people. So there's somewhere that they need to be while the rich folks are playing poker. All right. Any further questions, curiosities?
No.
All right. Well then, time passes until it is dinner time. You see the last of the crew has pulled up the gangplank, and you have begun your journey up the river. As the engine gently rumbles and the sounds of the city are left behind, the coolness and quietness of the night air kind of filters in. You go gather for dinner and see seated at the table a squat dwarf with dark brown hair and a bronze third arm kind of strapped to one of their shoulders, which is holding up glasses and then helping steady a bowl while this person uses the rest of their appendages as well, just having chosen to take an extra. You see a figure in auburn robes, although the front of the tunic is a crisscrossing pattern that kind of tapers at the ends, almost looking like bird feathers, coming up into a shocking blue collar. You see dark bluish skin of a drow poking through the clothes. However, their face is obscured by a large dark orange hat that kind of curls up the sides and swoops down, evoking the image of a bird's beak, obscuring much of this person's face. You see your good friend Bimble Snatch, the gator racing champion of the goblins. And you see a rather shy-looking half-orc who is wearing fine evening wear that doesn't quite seem to fit right. As waitstaff hurry in and out carrying drinks, appetizers, etc. on their little trays, there is a little time to mingle before Herspeth steps up between the stairs and clears his throat. Thank you all for attending this week's celebrations. For this first night, we allow no gameplay. Simply acquaint yourselves with the space and your companions. We hope this would prevent any violent animosity in the days to come. However, with the grandiosity of the prize, we do understand that passions can run quite high. We had our appraisers come in, and they estimated the size of the hoard at around 1,500 gold pieces at the current moment, with a smattering of arcane objects contained throughout, as well as a lost and ancient tome, untranslatable so far by any means, mundane or magic. I believe this is the prize that drew many of you here, rather than the fortunate sum contained below. However, you all have made your way here one way or another. That means you're ready for the game. But keep your wits about you. This is a tricky river, and I imagine you are some tricky folk. Well, make yourselves at home and enjoy the evening. So, you guys are now left to mingle with the other contestants, of whom there are 4, and just kill some time.
Oh yeah. So the other contestants or seeming contestants are the drow and the half orc and the goblin.
There is a dwarf, a drow, a goblin, and a half orc. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Are they all sitting like separately?
Yes. I will say the goblin has approached the dwarf, but seems to be a lot more animated and into the conversation, at least for now.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do some drow to drow communication and talk to the other drow.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay, so you go up. So are you speaking Elvish?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
So what do you say? What do you say? What do you do? You just walk up?
Yeah, I'm just like, hey there, fella. Nice to see somebody from my neck of the woods around here, you know.
Yeah. Howdy, partner. don't recognize you. Well, you best get a move on. I don't take kind to strangers.
All right. Well, my name is Cerberus Greaves, so we're not strangers anymore.
All right, Mr. Greaves. I'll tell you what. You can call me the Rock, and we'll leave it at that.
All right, The Rock. I guess I'll see you at the table, I suppose.
That's good. You take care.
Yeah, I hope your dinner treats you well.
Thank you. It'll be good. She seems just very off put by your appearance talking to her. Just kind of stiff, dismissive.
I go up to Columbo and I'm like, am I that like unappealing to look at? Like, is that why she was like that?
Oh, doll, you're gorgeous. You're the hottest one in the fucking room.
Okay, well,
Listen, you gotta wait. Does she look familiar to you?
I don't know. I feel like there was some reason I was going up to her.
Take a hard look. Make a perception check with advantage here.
Okay. Perception check, you said?
I did.
Okay, 18.
18. Yeah, you look, and the outfit is much more neatly tailored and well formed. The mannerism a bit more striking. But as you think back, you recognize this woman's voice. And try as she might to keep her hat tipped down to cover her face, she has to lift it up for a moment to take a drink. And when you see her face, what you recognize are the dark spectacles covering her eyes. This is TK Elliott, that drow that you saved to go into Treacher Falls with you.
Huh. She was from in Treacher Falls?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just before Treacher Falls, you ran into her. And she was traveling with you and ended up getting stuck in the town as well. Helped you not die at the very end of it. And then kind of parted ways.
I take a drink and then I spit it out.
Nice.
Once I realize.
You get a lot of weird looks and a really
This is the one who you thought we were going to be best friends with, right, Perry?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what if I'm shoehorning a little bit?
Okay. Why do they seem like they've aged 10 years?
Different persona.
Fair enough. That's that TK Elliott trailer. The one who got kind of stuck with us against. Well.
Oh my God, you're right. What the fuck is she doing here?
Probably gambling, I guess. I'm surprised she didn't. Surprised she didn't acknowledge us, though. I feel like we left off on a good foot, or did I?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay.
It's a weird vibe coming from her. Weird vibes.
Maybe it's like their identical twin or something.
Oh, you're right. I forget about twins.
Yeah.
It's weird, right? Twins?
I don't think it's that weird. I feel like it's pretty. Twins existing. I feel like it's pretty common.
I don't know. Okay. Maybe among you elves. Who am I to judge?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. Clearly, she doesn't want it brought up to her, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for right now. Maybe I'll use it like during the game to kind of like throw her off. And,
that's good.
Damn.
Get her off a rhythm.
That's ethical, right? Like I could do that.
Oh, I don't think this crowd is much of an ethics kind of group.
Okay. Well, that's good because I don't think we are at this point. So,
Bert, do you wear any memorabilia or have any like stickers or equipment or a patch that would denote your membership in the Demarum Carpenters Union?
Hmm. Let's say he's got a ring. Sure, we'll make that up.
Okay.
This ring that he's had this whole time, that we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have this ring that is, it's a wooden ring, I think, that you wear, and seeing that kind of denotes that.
Like a really hard wood, like an ironwood kind of deal. One of
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, there's so much lore that's coming up. I'm like, fuck, I gotta write this down. Anyways, the dwarf actually comes up to you. Taps you on the shoulder. Says, "Hey, you from tomorrow?"
Hey, that's right. Yeah, sure am. Headed back. Been away a little while.
Interesting. So you haven't heard the news about the mayor?
Yeah, what about him?
Oh, the old guy's kaput. Out. Gone. There's been a new emergency race going on.
Yeah.
Some hot shot. Oh my. Did anyone else hear that? Okay, good. Okay.
Monster.
Some hotshot from the slopes
Huh?
trying
What?
to convince everybody to be, I don't know, more inclusive or whatever. But me and my folk of a similar mind with those of you in the unions, Want to make sure your power on the Nonasil is resolute.
Hey,
Listen,
he's trying to get the unions off of the council.
I don't know. I heard rumors. I mean, you know what happened with the cops. They got dissolved. Who's to say,
Yeah.
what union's next?
Oh boy. Huh.
Listen, my people are trying to make sure that doesn't happen. You get into town, you tell your boss, the breakers want to have a word.
The breakers? All right. Let me file that one away.
Bert, you file that away, and it doesn't have to go very far. The breakers refers to the Mountain Breaker crime family, one of the three major families in Demarum. It seems to be some sort of representative. All right. Dorian, what have you been up to?
I feel like there's few people here I'd want to talk to, but maybe I go up to the half-orc because they seem less less shitty than the other people.
Yeah, they're certainly seeming more of the common folk than the rest of these people are. They're just a brusque sort of lifts a drink at you in acknowledgement.
I guess I'll say, so you're here to win that prize, Why is my voice suddenly deep?
Oh no, it's Maureen.
How did this happen?
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds pretty cool.
I got a few projects I could use the seed money for. What are you planning for?
Yeah, I'm kind of just here to support my friends, but you could use it for a startup. Is that what you're doing? You're making a startup?
I'm starting something.
Mm. Bless
Okay.
you.
Interesting.
Where are you from?
I'm from everywhere, kind of like a nomad.
Nomad. So, you been to Adleven?
Actually, I haven't.
Well, real shit show. Under the
Really?
triumvirate.
What? Tell
Took
me
it from
more.
the
I'm
royal
intrigued.
family and now kaput.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway, no reason. Just curious.
Hmm.
Yeah, of course. Well, I heard there's crazy stuff happening everywhere. So maybe it's all
But
connected.
don't you wish you could do something about it?
Yeah, you know what? I do, but I spent so long thinking I could do something and nothing ever happens, and now I'm just roaming around, And sometimes you just have to take a pause and roam around.
That's so true.
You see this half orc, like, she really considers this. She's like, fuck. What am I doing with my life? He's like, well, best of luck.
Well,
All right.
thank you so much. Good luck to you too.
Yeah, thanks. All right, you all see, you've kind of spoken with everyone, and cocktail hour seems to be winding to a close.
Cocktail.
So real quick, why does that half orc sound like they want seed money to like found a terrorist organization?
Hmm.
Are you going to talk to the half orc about it?
I didn't hear any of that.
Then I can't tell you any of that.
Hmm.
Listen,
Interesting.
I gotta make interesting NPCs so you guys actually interact with the world around you. You know? I figure you're going to be stuck on this boat for travel. There might as well be some weird shit for you to get into.
No, fuck yeah.
Speaking of weird shit to get into, everyone has sort of filed off to their rooms for the night. Unless you would have liked to, excuse me, good lord, pull anyone aside for a private conversation. You are now, left alone, wandering to your rooms. There's no curfew, but you do see that a group of 3 guards is kind of patrolling the main deck a bit more often than they were in the hours when everyone was awake.
Do we give a shit about anything else? Is there other shits to give?
I don't think.
Doesn't
so.
seem like it.
Yeah, unless you wanted to talk to the goblin again, but I kind of have had enough of him.
All right. Then, you go to sleep, you wake up. How does everyone sleep on the boat? It is uneven, rocky, a bit loud.
Like a baby.
Okay.
Probably bad.
Probably not great. Wait, Demorum doesn't sway at all, right, Perry? Or have
No.
they got that? No? Okay.
And certainly not where, so I think you would probably be from more, outside that portion of the city.
Okay.
That is for, the ultra-rich. And a lot of the kind of immigrant communities popped up on the slopes, more on the outside of the mountain.
So yeah, I think I'm feeling not great. It's not great.
I think you and Dorian probably notice each other tossing and turning as you're in the same room trying to fall asleep. Does either of you ever offer any sort of condolence, tip, trick, etc.?
Just sleep better.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
like Dorian would be like, you know what?
Man, if I
Back
still
in the
had
day
sleep.
when I was just walking around, I used to be able to sleep. No, I used to have these like herbal remedies to help me go to sleep. But I don't think I have any anymore. And if I do, they're like nasty at the bottom of my bag, mixed with a bunch of junk, like the lint in my
Ugh.
bag and stuff. So probably not very
Oh,
helpful. But
can
you
we
know,
do a what's
they
in
were
my
good. If I
bag
ever
with
see those
Dorian
herbs,
someday?
I feel like Dorian has so much like shit in his bag.
It's just like receipt.
Anyway, if I
receipt,
ever see
receipt,
those herbs lying
receipt.
around, I'll get them. Yeah, that's my bag in real life. I have like all my receipts from the gas station are in my bag.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
some tossing and turning. Dorian bemoaning a time when he had weed. But there is no weed to be had.
Yeah.
And as such, the next morning arises, bleary-eyed, perhaps, shaken. But you all make your way to breakfast. You see the half-orc and the dwarf seated on opposite ends of the table, kind of keeping to themselves as they eat their food. And it is a full-service breakfast bar for all of you to enjoy.
Mm.
All right.
I will get the full service.
And what's that
Right.
like for you, Cerberus?
A lot of eggs, some toast. What else do they have? Yeah, that's it. That sounds good.
All right.
Maybe like some avocado if they have, if those exist.
Ooh,
Some like
nice.
fantasy avocado. Yeah.
Yeah. Fantasy avocado. Fuck yeah. You get a full service breakfast, Cerberus. And then you all hear a gentle bong, bong, bong chime as the voice of Herspeth comes over the main camera. Just magically sounding throughout.
The camera.
Listen, that one was tough, and I realize it. Yes, everyone. Just a reminder that the games are scheduled to begin at 1 o'clock this afternoon, following a light lunch. Please make your final preparations, and remember, the top floor is anti-magic. Any items, spells, or devices attempted to be used will be null and void, and may result in your expulsion from the craft. We look forward to playing with you. Enjoy the morning. The morning, certainly it's morning. And click, and hangs up the overhead.
Okay, well, my final preparations. Anyone else with me? I'm gonna take some more food so I can eat it.
Fuck yeah. You go back, Dorian, you go back for seconds, and what do you fill up on the second time?
I think like things that won't get like nasty and cold, so probably like bready items, a bagel.
Yeah, you're getting some of that
a
peasant
muffin,
food to kind of snack
stuff like
on
that.
while they're playing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, yeah. You stock up and get ready to go. And just as everyone sort of begins to filter upstairs, as the afternoon sun shines dappled through clouds and canvas onto the game table, and you see Herspeth taking place as dealer. You are joined in the room by 3 guards and a hobgoblin who seems to be their leader. Just before they begin to make their safety speech, we are going to take a little break, get some water, use the bathroom, and we'll be back for the start of the gaming at 8:05. We'll see you then. I almost did a boomer, but I remembered to unmute my microphone before I spoke, so I didn't. Ladies, gentlemen, and those not restricted by binary definitions of gender, welcome back into the grid.
No boomers
Triumphant
here.
return.
No boomers
No
allowed.
boomers here.
Just kidding. You're allowed. Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed. You're just not here with us.
So,
So, you are all in the top level of the ship. This large event space with a table, a bar, and some seating things. You see a few of your fellow contestants, Cerberus, have begun to take their
contestants.
seats. As not the finest word for it, but
That's a chunky.
we're pulling through the thesaurus and grabbing what we can. But they are
Lauren cameo.
What? Lauren cameo. You screamed, "That's a chunky" once, and suddenly your door gets shut. I don't know.
yeah, that one's fair. Anyways, your fellow players have begun to take their seats, and a few people just kind of mill about the room. The hobgoblin you saw steps behind the bar as a halfling begins to speak to some of the guards wearing similarly emblematic armor. You hear a small, and Herspeth tries to gather everyone's attention to the front of the room, where you see Herspeth standing next to Goblin, as well as the halfling guard you saw.
Goblin these nuts.
Not quite.
Okay.
Herspeth says, welcome one, welcome all to the ferry. Before we get into the games today, I wanted to introduce you to your captain. And the halfling kind of puffs up, takes a breath as if they're ready to introduce himself before Herspeth continues. This is Captain Swillick. She was born on this river and knows it better than anyone. I trust her to run this boat nearly as much as my patron does. Swillick. Swillek. Goblin name. The captain is rather curt, nods, waves a hand at all of you, but does seem to want to get back to business as quickly as possible.
Like driving the boat, that kind of business.
Yeah, that kind of business.
Yeah, that's fair. We should let them do that.
Yes, rather crestfallen now. Herspeth finally introduces the next member, and this is the guard captain, Mr. Where did his name go? Mr. Norbo Fallywent. Right, you lot. I'm Captain Fallywent. You call captain on this boat, that's gonna be me. Now, I'm here to make sure none of you cause any trouble, or that trouble won't be found. Mark my words there. Now, your goods are safe. I know the lot of you brought a lot of who's-its and what's-its, ninnies and nannies you don't want getting nipped at. We've got a very tight rotation. The vault and the armory are guarded by 3 guards at all times. The other 3 wandering about the deck looking for ne'er-do-wells, like the lot of you. And the last 3 are taking a wee nap. Not me, though. I'm everywhere. All the time. You see anything, you call for Fallywent. I'll find you. Get it sorted right away.
Wait, so who is Swillick then?
The captain of the boat.
And then this is
The guard captain.
guard captain. I heard the word captain twice. And I got it.
Captain 2.
Yes. Captain 2, and this captain seems to believe he is far more important than the captain of the boat, who is actually in charge.
Typical cop behavior. Yeah.
Yeah. Herspeth says, I invite you all to take your seats. We will begin the first round and I'll introduce you all to each other, at least by name and reputation, as it were.
Mm.
Now, sitting around the table here today, we have Bimble Snatch, the 2-year champion in the Vexnag Gator Racing Circuit.
I'll bimble snatch. All right.
Ember Orkman, a well-to-do entrepreneur from Adlerven. We have, of course, Hagelforth Mountain Breaker, heir to the Mountain Breaker fortune.
Is that the dwarf?
Yes, that's the dwarf.
Mhm.
And finally, a player whom some of you may have heard of in your bedtime stories, The Rock, acclaimed mage of the lands. We are joined finally.
I look over at the rock, and I'm like processing.
Yeah, trying to be like, what the fuck is this? Our final player, a last-minute addition, is a representative of the archivist, Mr. Cerberus Greaves.
I wave really.
We haven't learned about
aggressively.
that yet, have we? We've heard it and then went, "Oh, that's interesting."
No,
Yeah.
because I haven't thought of it yet.
Jake, well, I have a little bit for you, so we can
Okay.
check in about that.
Okay, yeah, I would like to. I wave really aggressively at Columbo and my friends, or my colleagues. I don't know if we're actually friends yet necessarily.
Not this again.
I feel like we haven't like crossed over that. I feel like we haven't crossed over that line yet.
Yeah. You guys should get there, talk to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, Dorian and Bert certainly bonded over not having sleeping pills last night.
The old classic.
Okay. You see Herspeth begin to a huge amount of flourishes and deals as they begin to deal out the cards. Cerberus.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna play this 2 ways.
Okay. Like, is
The
it
first
I get to
thing-
choose which way, or like, there's gonna be 2 different.
No,
kinds
there's gonna be 2 parts to it.
Okay.
I think the first is going to be
I am very interested in how you decided we're gonna do this exactly.
yeah. Everyone at the table, including the dealer, is gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
That will determine like how everyone's hand is, and then we'll go through a stage where people either, pass, fold, hit, etc.
Are the rules the exact same as Texas Hold'em?
For the sake of this portion, yes.
Okay.
Everyone will go around. They'll get a chance to either raise the bet, stay where they are, fold.
Yeah.
And for that portion, you'll be making a charisma check
Okay.
to see, how well you keep your poker face.
Okay. All right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to please roll a d20 for me.
I don't add anything to it, right? I just like
Correct. This is
Okay.
just luck.
10
Okay.
mid.
Yeah. The play goes around the table, so it starts with Bimble, who looks at you all and says, I hold. Moves over, tension thick in the room, to Ember, who looks at you all and says, raise. Just to shake things up, we'll say you're actually sitting next to her, so it's not me going a shitload and then you go.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
1, One person has raised. One person has,
Folded.
held. You can
Oh, held.
scrutinize either of those
Okay.
with an insight check.
Sure. Can
All right, which one are you
Can I
gonna?
scrutinize the bet?
Yeah, absolutely. So you take a hard look at Ember. And
Do I need to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Nat 1.
You, oh man, stone cold.
Yeah, I fucking.
You have
go
absolutely
blind
no
for a
idea
second.
here. Yeah, you're shooting in the dark.
Yeah. So my head is like pretty mid, right?
Yes, I would say
Okay.
exactly mid.
Okay, exactly mid. Yeah. Well. Okay. It's either I do the bet or I fold, right? So it's fuck it. I'll bet.
Okay. You bet. It's now up 2 ticks. Gets around to who is next? Hagelforth, who folds, and the Rock, who also folds. Now, all you want to do here is beat the dealer,
Oh,
just
okay.
to keep it a little bit more simple. And Hersmith goes, well, a quick round first off the bat, but already getting quite exciting. Flips over a 12 to your 10.
Damn.
So you're cleaned out a little bit. You were given a set of, we'll say, enough for like 10, enough for 5 bets just coming in. So you're down to 4 now. And you will be able to buy more at a price of starting at 50 gold pieces a bet.
Okay.
So you're down to 4. As this first round and the next few pass in the game, what are the rest of you doing as you're left to kind of twiddle your thumbs?
Yeah, definitely just like watching, like having a good time, like ooh, ooh.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into it because there's not a ton else to be doing, I think.
Absolutely. What are you watching or are you like analyzing?
I mean, to the knowledge we have, I guess. Like as they're flipping or whatever, like we're not like seeing their hands, I'm assuming.
Yeah, correct. I more meant like watching people, patterns, etc. Or are you just like, oh, this is kind of cool?
Trying to get a sense of the people, but also, just having watching like it's a sport,
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll say, yeah, that's good enough. You can make an insight check if you'd like.
Sure. Into what? 16.
Okay. So, with a 16, I think you see a pretty obvious tell getting, quick in the round. When Hagelforth, the dwarf, is bluffing, there's a slight tick in the bronze arm that he has on the one shoulder. It's just a brief kind of shiver when he's bluffing. So, Cerberus, if you are looking to make an insight check against Hagelforth, you're going to have advantage now because you know to look out for his tell.
Okay.
Dorian, what are you up to?
I'm literally just analyzing.
Okay. Make me an insight check. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was a 4.
you can't quite notice anything. I think with Dorian, it almost makes sense that like you haven't played a ton of this, so you're almost like still like refamiliarizing yourself with the game at first before you're able to make any kind of actionable insights or pick up on tracking and patterns. Does that feel right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We're going to head into our second round here. Cerberus. So you could please roll a d20 for me.
I got a 10 again.
All right. A 10 again. This time around the table, you see Bimble take a minute, kind of look around the room, searching everyone's eyes. And he holds. Goes around, so does Ember, which takes us to you, Cerberus. So 2 people have held so far.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Third hold. And it gets over to Hagelforth, who raises, pushing in one of his tokens. And the rock takes a moment and raises as well. They get to Herspeth, who turns up a 17, which does not beat the 19 of the rock nor the 20 of Hagelforth, who takes it all. So you're down to 4.
Okay.
TK is down to 4. One last time. Wow. Hey, y'all, this is hard and maybe not fun.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out how to work this well with chance and intrigue, etc. You know?
What if I try to implement some table banter?
Okay, yeah, let's get that going. Who do you talk to as you're trying to make your decision?
I oh god. I try to like imitate Hagelforth's like tell.
Interesting. With what third arm?
Oh, yeah, okay. I like pretend I have a third arm. I like put my arm over like this.
I think Hagelforth looks over at you and he's gonna make a perception check. We're gonna see if he notices that, like, make a performance check actually.
Okay.
Let's see how like convincing.
What is your strategy here, Jake?
I don't know. I'm livening it up, okay? Comedy.
I love it. Classic comedy.
I got what'd you say it was, Perry?
Performance.
21.
Wow. Yeah, it's I think Bert, you look over and you're like, holy shit, does Cerberus have a third arm? How is he doing this so well? As you look around the table though, everyone is just giving you strange glances, not quite picking up on what you're saying, until you see the dealer, Herspeth, who, with a twinkle in his eye, nods at you, and is now also keeping track of Hagelforth's tell.
Yeah.
I think at this point
We robbed them, right? That's what we're here for.
I mean, if that's
Not
what you
gonna do
guys
it.
want to do, yeah.
I'm not gonna do that unless everybody's here. Like I don't want Kayla to miss that. So
Yes, that's fair. I will say the rest of the day passes without too much incidents. Here's what we'll do, Jake. Just you and I are going to roll 3 additional like D20 offs,
okay,
and that'll kind of be how your luck goes for the day and how many chips you start tomorrow with.
sure.
All right. I got a 2.
I got a 19.
Okay, that'll put you up 2. Or actually, probably 4. All right. I got a 17.
10 again.
10 again. Down 1. One more. 9. Can you beat it?
I can't. I got a 4.
Oh, what'd you get?
A 4.
A 4. Okay. So you'll start tomorrow with 6 chips. So you're still up 1 on the day, but not as much as some other people.
Mm-hmm.
So you are free to wander about for the rest of the evening, to mingle, if you will. Drinks are being served, food is out and about, and people kind of begin to meander to various parts of the ship. You see the Rock head off to the starboard deck, M3 down there. You see Ember head back to your rooms. You see Bimble, the goblin, just kind of chilling around the dining room, eating all the snacks they have out. And Hagelforth is just kind of wandering, unsure what he's going to do yet.
Okay. I huddled up with the group. And I'm like, so just to be clear, it wasn't my best day today, but just to be clear, we're going to be walking out here with the treasure anyways, right? Because we're gonna, hey, look around. We're gonna steal it, right? That's what was discussed.
Well,
Okay.
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, but hopefully you can do good, right? Right?
I mean,
Pass that
yeah.
on the back.
Like I ideally it is we do it through legal means, but I don't know.
But if it doesn't work out, we're going to be ready, right?
Yeah, I'm just checking that. I'm just checking with everybody that we're doing it as like it's a completely union endorsed like heist and everything, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's just kind of stealing, you know. I don't.
I mean, yeah.
As you guys are discussing, could I have a group stealth check, please?
Oh fuck.
Fair point.
God, okay.
Perhaps I should have waited until we got to our room to do this, but
Ooh, I've got advantage on that.
All right. Dorian, what did you get? Hello?
Reza, what did you get?
Oh, sorry. I literally didn't hear any of you.
Oh no! You're rolling a group stealth check as you discuss your plot to steal the treasure in the middle of the dining room.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Or over to the
okay.
side. Rather. You did get over to the side.
I guess I could have pushed everybody into the utility closet, maybe, but
Okay. I have a 17.
Okay, 17. Bert, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Very nice. And Cerberus?
19.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are
We're stealthy.
weaving this in and out of a seemingly normal conversation, keeping up appearances very well. To the point where the guard patrol, 3 guards, and the captain is with them, pass by without noticing. And even as Hagelforth wanders past you to go out to the deck, he does not hear anything. So you have kept your subterfuge for now.
Oh yeah, I don't. We don't have to necessarily because it's like I use my excellent gambling skills to like win it. Like it's fine, but I figured it was kind of like an either way thing.
Yeah,
Are people
I'm
comfortable with
just
that?
hoping. Okay, I'll say I am comfortable with that, but I'm just hoping you're good at gambling. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at gambling. That's why we're doing this. That's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
Hey, hotshot! You see that Bimble Snatch is hollering at you from across the table. You! Cerberus! Yes,
Oh,
you! The one I'm
yeah.
playing cards with!
Yeah. What do you want?
Listen, I'm a little strapped for
Oh,
resources right now.
oh.
Put all my money into the latest gator. But listen, how about you and I? We have a drink off. Loser gives the other a chip.
I don't like mixing work and not work.
Come
You know what I mean?
Hey, loosen up a little.
Uh,
Listen, this is nothing compared to what we do on the gator racing circuit.
I'm sure that's true.
Are you looking for something a little harder than that?
Like harder alcohol, you mean, or like?
I mean, some of that Mordenkainen's dandruff.
Again, I don't know what any of those words mean.
You know, a little bump. Well, gotta go fast.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought you were just like this. I didn't realize there was.
Well, no, did you bring any?
Oh no, do I look like a guy who'd bring that?
I don't know. Weird forest guy? Probably.
Yeah, that wouldn't be my first choice for that kind of thing, but I like where your head's at.
Fuck. Okay. Shit. Fuck. Okay. So we're still gonna drink off, right?
I feel like you're not going to leave me alone unless I say yes. So,
Look at it. There's a smart one right here.
but I say we don't do it on a chip. We just do it for fun as friends, as gambling friends.
Make a persuasion check here.
Uh, 16.
As friends? You mean it?
Oh yeah, for
You're
right
gonna
now,
be-
yeah.
You gonna be my friend?
Yeah, for right now, yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's have a drink, pal. Let's have a drink.
All right.
Okay. We'll do best 2 out of 3 on a roll off. Constitution saving throw.
Perry and I are constantly rolling each other off.
I did. It's a little,
Hope I don't roll off.
All right, ready? First round. Yikes.
It's just what it is, right? Like there's nothing.
Whatever you add to a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, it is Constitution. Okay. 11.
You beat his 4.
Excellent.
So you're 1 drink up. He's looking a little woozy. What do you order for something like this, Cerberus?
Is there such a thing as like a?
There is whatever you want there to be.
Yeah.
This is a fantasy world.
No, I know.
Limitless.
What about like a raspberry ramen thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a raspberry ramen daiquiri.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Interesting.
Because I get
Okay.
dinner as well at the same
True,
time.
and those carbs are going to help you.
Yeah.
That's really smart. All right, number 2. What'd you get?
What did I get? 16 again.
16 again with a 7. For the second time, you beat Bimble Snatch, who downs.
I really snatched his bimble. You know what I mean?
You absolutely did. He downs his drink and is just the horrid sort of screeching goblin burp collapses, passed out onto the table.
This is like a 19-year-old, right? Like this is like a.
I would say like 20, 21 maybe.
Okay.
He's supposed to be kind of an F1 fuckboy,
Okay.
but obviously way sillier than that.
Yeah.
All right. You're feeling a little sauced, but you know, you have your wits about you. Is there anything you guys would like to do for the night, or shall we pack it in for another day?
I'm like, Bert, do you want to drink off?
Yeah, I think I'm all right just doing it by myself.
Okay. Dorian, what about you? You look like a guy who likes to drink off.
You know, if you're offering, why not? Why not? I will
Yeah.
drink off. Well,
All right.
It's him. It's
Dorian.
It's Jared.
Technical difficulties head injure over here.
Jared likes to.
He's
drink
gonna
off,
kill me, you
right?
guys.
On the call.
oh my god.
I know.
Sexy haircut, Jared. Sexy haircut, Jared.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Sexy
Looking
haircut,
very
Jared.
fresh,
Have
Jared.
you guys not seen my hair?
No.
I've
No.
seen it in a couple of
He's
reels,
gonna
but that's
kill
it.
me with a sword, you guys.
Wow.
Okay,
Perry,
but he looks
watch
so
out,
hot. It's
Perry!
okay.
Perry, watch out!
Barry, no, they can't hear. Their AirPods are in.
No. How could this happen?
Oh boy. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Dorian and Cerberus are gonna have a drink off. You guys are gonna go to bed, and we're gonna pick up next time with everyone here, so you can properly plan the heist Cerberus wants so bad.
Oh my god.
I thought that's what we were going on this boat for. That's what I was pitched this boat journey being. So.
Jared's off on a quest to find a fushigi, I guess.
A what?
You guys have a fushigi?
You don't remember a fushigi?
No.
I wish we did, Riza.
Like, wow.
We'd kick
Oh
ass.
my god, you don't
Shows a
remember what
heavy
a
ball.
fushigi is?
I don't know what a fushigi is, unfortunately.
Fushigi.
I'm gonna Google it right
Jake,
now.
here I'm gonna appeal to you and your nature.
Oh,
know
yeah,
David
I had
Bowie
never seen this before.
In the labyrinth.
What?
You know David Bowie in the labyrinth?
Yeah.
How he always be fondling that
That's a
orb?
fushigi.
Yeah.
That's a fushigi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never seen one of these before. So
That's crazy.
wild.
Wizards be like ponder your orb. Fushigi be like fondle your orb.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
All right. So it'll be best 2 out of 3. Cerberus and Dorian doing Constitution saving throws. Dorian, we know Cerberus is drinking those raspberry ramen daiquiris, which sounds more
God.
gross every time I say it.
Can I
What
get
is
a
he
little?
doing?
Can I get a little grain alcohol in the next one?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Dorian's probably drinking like a very regular ale. The world's
Okay.
regularist ale.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna make
Okay.
me a better gambler the next day. I promise.
Absolutely.
I hope.
All right.
This is gonna make you a
Constitution
hungover
saving throws.
gambler.
Let's see them.
Yeah.
Where is my
nat 20.
dice? What? I only got a 12.
Yeah, Dorian, you're getting a little sauced. A little red in the face.
Well,
It's getting
Dorian's
a little warm.
kind of like a twang.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Okay.
I got
Go
a
ahead.
5.
Oh, Finian's
Was I not
Finian's
supposed to roll
drinking
that?
too.
Finian was here.
I mean, I'd be shocked if Finian lost in a drink off here, but you're not looking good on a 5. All right.
Though.
All right,
Cerberus
one
and
more time.
Dorian. Well, maybe 2. Don't be so cocky.
I got a 17 this time.
Are you for real? I got a 12 again.
Oh no, that's That's 2 in a row. Dorian, you pound that last regular ale, and you just feel yourself go pale, haggard, probably a little bit
Was it even a
seasick.
pale ale?
Where do you go to Yarts?
Oh, is there like, can I like barf over
Yeah.
the deck? Can I do that?
Yep. Do you want to go port or starboard, top or bottom?
I'll do top because I think it's funnier. Like if someone sees
yes.
me puking.
Well, we know you think it's funnier for top. You run over to the port deck and just grab the sides, unleashing a torrent of unholy sins upon the river.
Is
You
there any
did.
collateral damage?
There is not, and you fortunately chose the deck that did not have anyone else on it,
Oh,
so
okay.
no one
Whew.
sees your debacle here. As
Fantastic.
Cerberus, you kind of stand up, wobbling, victorious.
I'm going to bed.
Yes. And as you all head to bed, that is where we're going to end the episode. Thanks for hopping in. I know it was a little slower, a little bit sleepier, but you got a bunch of cool people to talk to. You can get talking.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for joining us if you watched, and have a good night.